Hey y'all, welcome back to Pine and Iron. I'm Shelby, and today we're going to be talking hip airplanes. So I'm actually going to use this foam roller. It's going to help create some stability. So if you're new to this exercise, this is a great way where you can stabilize your knee. So this is a small one. You can use the longer version of this roller if you have access to it. So what you do is you're going to put one side flush up against the wall, and you're going to put it about the same height as your knee. If you feel on the inside of your knee, it's going to feel almost kind of round. That's where your femur and your tibia, so your upper leg bone and your big lower leg bone, that's where they connect. That's a good place to try to center on the roller. So a few key things here is your leg, so your femur, your upper leg bone, it's fixed. So that means it's not moving. You really want to anchor down your pinky, your big toe, and your heel, okay? This is gonna have ankle control. We're gonna be working on knees. We're gonna be working on hip control. You're working your gluteus medius and your deep hip rotational muscles, okay? There's a lot of things going on, and it's a lot about slow and controlled movement, okay? So when you have, we're calling it your tripod, when you have your tripod or your leg stabilized, you're gonna hinge forward and your back leg is gonna come up just slightly, and that's okay, all right? You can hang your hands down, you can put them on your hips. I'm gonna do the hip version so you guys can kind of see, okay? But before we rotate, right, before you hinge forward, I want you to make sure that your hips are level. If they're not, adjust, and then I want you to hinge forward. Your hips are driving this movement, okay? So don't turn your torso first. I want you to turn the hip closest to the wall. I want you to turn that up, and the rest of your body is going to follow, okay? So hinge forward, rotate that hip closest to the wall as far as you can, and then you're gonna control it on the way down, okay? If you have decent balance, or you've been doing this for a little bit, you can just go right into the next rep. If you haven't and you're struggling with it a little bit, it's okay. I just want you to come down, reset, adjust your hips, make sure that your roller is flush against the wall, because right, it can move a little bit. We don't want that, okay? So adjust as needed, hinge forward, drive that right hip or the one closest to the wall up as far as you can, control it on the way down, and reset if you need to. Hip up, come back down. Now, if you're feeling like you're more balanced, you can get rid of this. And something that you're gonna do the same thing, but one thing that you really have to pay attention to, so, right? So this is a progression because you're no longer using the roller to stabilize. What I want you to do is your knee should not be coming in like this. Okay, if it is, I want you to go back and I want you to use the fascia roller, okay? Or whatever it is that you're using to stabilize, okay? So, hinge, hips on your, or hands on your hips. Gosh. And I want you to rotate and come back down, and you can reset, okay? Hinge, rotate. Gosh, I'm not doing very good with this today. Okay, here, and then come back down and rotate it. And another progression is you'll add weight, but I'll do that one in a different video. But that's how you do a hip airplane with the fascia roller and then just one single progression forward. If you guys have any questions, drop it in the comments. Hit that subscribe button for the next video.